Уважаемые дамы и господа, леди и джентльмены, сподіваюсь ваш шановні друзі, ваш король Falcon. І сьогоднішній поєдинок, який состоится 13 июля, а именно бой между Рэем Варгасом и Томоки Камедой. Шанс, на мой взгляд, серьезно позже Варгаса. Я думаю, именно он одержит победу единогласным решением судей. Пишите в комментариях, что вы думаете по поводу этого поединка, кто, на ваш взгляд, победит и каким методом. Бой, я думаю, будет интересным. И мы начинаем наш трансляцию. И первый выход выходит Рэй Варгас. 34 боя, 34 победы, 22 нокаута и ни одного поражения.
Vargas is coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him.
А ваш поражается его оппонент Томоки, мексиканец Камеда. 38 боев, 36 побед, 20 нокаутом и 2 поражения. Много всего боксеров. Сейчас мы помним правила, и мы начнем. Первый раунд. Поехали.
Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're what do you think?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Попадает Варгас. Еще раз. И еще раз. Попадание от Камеды. Варгас отвечает. Тоже попадание от Камеды. Мимо. Попадает Варгас. Еще раз. Сразу Вовка у нас наблюдается в ринге. Жмен. Да, Камеда. Мимо.
Nice strike after catching one by Vargas.
Удар Камеда. Длинный.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Удар Варгас. Камеда отвечает.
Bone Crusher is able to avoid that punch. That's a good block by Bone Crusher.
Длинный.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Неплохо от
He
Камеда.
did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp.
Первый раунд завершен, и он уже закончил 10-9 в его пользу.
Bone Crusher's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round.
Let's see some defense and more punches. Okay, this one. Body and hit, body and hit. You're looking good. Keep it up. Keep those hands moving. Okay, listen.
И у нас раунд номер 2.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Рэй Варгас.
Nice block by Bone Crusher.
Неплохо. Жмем.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vargas.
Мимо. Удар Варгас. Камеда отвечает.
See, the defense pays
Апперкот
off
от
as he gets rid
мексиканца.
of that downstairs.
Мимо. Камеда достает.
Good combination to the head.
Неплохо.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Удар Варгас.
You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know,
Удар Варгас.
it's the drudgery of it, and it's the
Апперкот
consistency
от
of it.
мексиканского
When you
боксера.
have to stay at a weight, and you have to watch that weight. You have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance
Клин.
where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Удар. Или понял?
Nice block by Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that
Мимо.
one. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Scores up top with a left.
Удар
Good job
мексиканец.
protecting himself.
Неплохо попадание от японского боксера.
Punch by Bone Crusher. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
А второй раунд за мексиканцем
Joe, Teddy with you
19-19.
here in between rounds, a round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, He's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Come in, I want to see that double jab. Double jab right, okay? Listen, stick close to the guy.
І у нас раунд номер 3.
And round number 3 is underway.
Попадает Камеда.
Good block there by Bone Crusher.
Варгас пытается отвечать.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vargas. Good defensive skill. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Попадает Камеда.
Vargas is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Oh, and they decide to trade there.
Попадает Лепониш. Лепок и мексиканец.
Bone Crusher's defense is paying off now. Vargas is showing you a little defensive skill there.
Дальше
Don't move away
Камеда.
from that punch.
Клинч.
And he's holding. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Protecting his head well with his guard. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Попадает Камеда.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Keep working the body.
A nice block by Razor. And he engages in the clinch. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Попадает Варгас.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Попадает снова мексиканец.
It's one to give,
И
one
за
he
раунд, в
comes
принципе,
back
Варгас
with a
за ним.
right hand.
29-28 в
And
его
that's the end
пользу.
of round 3.
Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom. Counter punch. You won that round, all right? You won that. Nice work on the inside. Good job. Keep that up.
Он наш лидирует Камеда с счетом 29-28. Что ж, у нас 4-й раунд. Попадает Томоки, и Варгас сразу же клинчевал.
Landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano. You know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean,
Mima.
but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was
Посмел.
breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms
Около
up by the time
Варгаса.
they got to the 8, 9, 10
Камеда его
rounds.
встречает.
That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Попадает мексиканец.
Double jab, double jab, double jab. Move.
Попадает Камеда.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Bone
Да,
crusher's in a
понял.
good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Попадает Камеда.
Halfway through round number 4, and he ties up on the inside.
Нажмем. Попадает Варгас. Крылья.
And he just holds on there.
Попадает Варгас.
Body shots.
Попадает Камеда. Легко попадание от Варгаша. Еще одно. И еще одно. Хочет забрать концовку раунда мексиканец.
Good block by Vargas. Razor's punches just
И ему это
don't look
удалось.
like what they
49
should
это 7
look
в пользу
like right now,
чемпиона.
Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Work off the Medusa. That's it. Throw him off with that Medusa.
Пятый раунд.
Back to live action now.
Попадает
in what has
Варгас.
been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The
Попадает
guy's
Варгас.
walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Нажмем.
Comes
Попадает
right back
Варгас.
at him with a left hand.
Камеда отвечает.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Razor's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Нажмем.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vargas. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Nice one.
Мимо.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Razor.
Попадает Камеда. Рэй Варгас. Рэй Варгас.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Продолжаем мексиканец.
Bone Crusher's well off the mark that time. Parries that punch intended for the head. Last 10 seconds.
Зергонг, раунд за мексиканцем. Еще шел 9 шел, чуть идет позже. Время на моей карте.
You need to cover up, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up.
И у нас раунд номер 6.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
Восьмиян.
How about that exchange?
Апперкот Варгаша.
Able to show you his blocking ability.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Попадает мексиканец.
Bone Crusher's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Восьмиян.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Relax. Relax.
Мимо.
Bone Crusher's got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
So if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Bone Crusher. Halfway through round 6.
You're doing great.
Потому что мексиканец постепенно завоевает инициативой.
You're still not moving enough.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Пока что Варгас вот своего визави.
Move your head.
Камеда отвечает. Апперкот от Варгаша.
Razor's got that catch me if you can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good, his defense is just supreme.
Порешон Камеда.
By Bone Crusher.
Пытается в клинче Томоки.
You need to keep that head moving.
Раунд завершен. Он же Варгасом. И счет 59-55 вызвал пользу.
Real good fight here. Tough to get get a sense of who's really up. I can see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, and what it's a testament to, Joe always said it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Circle, circle, circle. Don't stand in front of it. Right? He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right?
Here we go. Action
Rey
to start
Vargas.
the 7th round. Bone Crusher's out there. He's out there fighting this fight, but for how long? He's still damaged coming off that last round.
Yeah, Joe, I agree with you. I don't know that he had enough time to recover from that last round. What it's going to be up to is him defensively, buy himself a little time, but believe it or not, it's up to his opponent. Does he go after him, or does he give him a chance to recover?
You see him holding on. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Vargas is really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he goes those rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Tomoki Kameda.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Time. Time. Get the jab.
At the halfway point of round 7.
Rey Vargas. Proszę Jan. Тож, пропускает Камеда.
Does a nice job of backing him into the corner there.
Keep working the jab. Keep working to move it.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Vargas is
Vargas.
three facets of good fundamental defense. And right now he's using the legs.
Yeah, he is, and that is one of the facets. The other is to block, the other is to move your head. And right now he's controlling range. What his opponent has to do now is look to get into a place where maybe he can time him. Time him as he steps
Proszę
out.
Jan. Tutaj jest Vargas.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. 10 seconds to go in the 7th.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
И очередной раунд за мексиканцем. 69-64 в его пользу.
End of round 7.
Done. Had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's busy. Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some head movement. That's it. Throw him off with head movement. You don't have to slug it out with him. You're gonna tire yourself out. Pick.
Bone Crusher's hope for winning this fight is not slipping.
А натянем среды счет 68-63 в пользу Варгаса.
How could he possibly make a comeback?
А у нас 8-й раунд.
Both guys are landing punches.
Yeah, as long as you can touch the guy, as long as you can find the guy, and you have power, and he has power, you can still get the job done. You can pull it out.
Stay inside. Come on, kid, focus.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
He's tired. You got this one.
Able to cover up that gut.
Походу будет продолжаться еще 12 раундов у нас. Апперкот.
Come on, kid, focus.
Клинич.
Well, he ties up there.
Попадает Варгас.
Focus.
Мимо. Отсюда как может Камеда.
Doing what you're doing.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. The halfway point of round number 8. Now hugging on the inside. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vargas. Bone crusher just a sitting target here now. I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Попадает Камеда.
Predictable. He needs
Попадает Варгас.
Hard charge
И
with
Камеда
the right
подвлечен.
hand.
Продолжает Камеде до нового познача. Лютова это совершенно другой человек.
They both decide to
Апперкот.
bring
Подвлечен был
it.
Камеда.
By Bone crusher.
Еще один апперкот. Попускает Камеда.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Pace yourself.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th
Мимо.
round.
Раунд завершен. Он же Варгасом. И счет 79-74 в его пользу.
Like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
Double up that jab.
И у нас 9-й раунд.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a
Right.
one-sided
Vargas.
fight so far tonight. Blocks that punch. Not much action as he just ties up.
Снова попадает Варгас.
Great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one.
Видно, что Варгас сейчас превосходит своего оппонента полностью, по всем показателям. Попадает снова Варгас. Что ж, давит мексиканец своего оппонента. Попускает Камеда.
A good block. Good block by Vargas.
Смен.
Razor's having a lot of success with that short hook on the inside, Teddy. How's he pulling that off?
Oh, first of all, he's got his opponent dropping his right hand a little bit. He's finding a home. There's a
Nemo.
wide open spot.
He missed with that headshot.
Попадает Варгас.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Апперкот от мексиканца.
What a good counter punch by Razor. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Дает Варгас.
You're not focusing.
Дает снова Варгас. Мимо. Оба штали видно.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
И этот раунд также не мексиканцем. 89-82 в пользу Варгас.
Vargas is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecard.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Listen, I want you to pick his jab. When he throws a jab, parry it away and you'll catch it, okay?
И у нас уже 10-й раунд.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking how much more of this will we see. Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been.
Мимо. Дает Варгас.
Still not moving enough. Nice move.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Дает Варгас.
Focus inside.
Gets rid of that body shot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Blocks that belt line well. Bone Crusher's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing him because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
You're doing great. Look on the inside.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Still not moving enough. Move. Pace yourself. Keep working the body.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
Double jab, double jab, double jab. Keep working.
Vargas' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Keep it tight inside. Come on, kid. Focus.
Сейчас будем с вами наблюдаем, конечно. Камеда вроде тоже сейчас начинает получаться. Но победитель уже фактически предрешен.
Keep working the body.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go. Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Это раунд. Конечно, в пользу Варгаса. И счет 99-91 в его пользу.
Relax. Take a deep breath. I need you to focus. Anticipate his punches, okay? Don't let him keep his distance from you, okay? I want you to take that.
A myślałem, że jeszcze 98-88 proszę Wawgasza, a u nas poszło 1-4 round.
To finish, it was all you. Here we are, round number 11, and in control on your scorecard.
Yeah,
Rэй
he's on his
Kameda.
way to the cashier's window. He just has to make sure he doesn't get mugged. You know, nobody jumps him. Keep your eyes open.
Good defense, just covering up down low. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Bone Crusher.
Rэй Варгас.
Good way to protect the midsection. Seconds to go in this 11th round. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Nice strike after catching one by Vargas.
Don't walk into the punches.
Vargas is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. So he puts forth another punishing display. Vargas is dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bag.
You don't throw punches, I'm not gonna stop this fight. Come on, keep throwing punches.
They meet up one more time. The last round has arrived. Razor showing that he was well trained, utilizing the uppercut when he's chest to chest, shoulder to shoulder against his opponent here.
Oh, you have to recognize situations, and he understands on the inside that's exactly what you should be doing. When your opponent has his gloves up, there's an opening to split the guard, especially when he's leaning forward, and he's leaning forward just a little bit.
Już radio strzelny round.
Air that time, his opponent was able to get out of the way.
Rэй Варгас.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Dobra, to zawsze się nikt nie komentował.
One of his own. Good
Już
work
nową
by
peć.
Vargas. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Попадает Варгас. Неплохо.
Well timed by Vargas. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Попадает Камеда.
Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Размен.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
You're still not
Вот это вам уже Варгасом. Просто я не помню, что я это вам говорил. Ваш спец. Финальный раунд. Счет
Of this final round.
109. 101 в его пользу.
Well done by Vargas.
Последний минут пошел.
Not one but two. Good work.
109
Jab
что
up
в него
top.
пользу.
Not able to land the headshot.
Размен.
Come on, kid, focus.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Just
119, 109 Варгас. Ждем решения судей.
So two guys who everybody thought had no chance of hearing the final bell now wait for the judges' scores.
Explosions early on.
Кто добивается решения судей, одерживает Рэй Варгас. Заглянем, что решают судьи, а также обратимся к статистике.
Vargas is dominating.
185 дважды, 186.
A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, it was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with controlling range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe
Это
Tessitore.
Александр 10-9. Давайте обратимся к статистике. Варгас плюс 37 ударов из 862. Камеда плюс 32 из 976. По Варгасу 646 из 487 в голову и 191 из 475 в корпус. У его оппонента же 95 из 471 в голову и 237 из 5 в корпус. По раундам. Первый 20-34, второй 31-26, третий 25-32, четвертый 20-26, пятый 37-24, шестой 27-31, седьмой 26-22, восьмой 28-22, девятый 41-29, десятый 20-27, 11 34-30 и финальный 28-30. Что ж, бой получился очень интересный. Что ж, на этом все. Будем ждать такого же интересного боя. А с вами был Falcon. Если вам понравилось это видео, ставьте большие пальцы вверх, пишите комментарии и подписывайтесь на мой канал. До скорого!